Oh, all right. Is this thing working? Hell yeah, it is. I hope so, because I got some truth to tell y'all. About to
Tell them the
enlighten,
truth.
about to enlighten y'all with the nuclear bomb of truth and freedom, friendship for
Truth
everyone.
bombs and friendship.
Wow. No, no, dear
Truth
listener.
ship.
It's not the tale of the night man as you would think it would be, but rather
Wow.
but yes, you may do that quite a few times. This is actually the story of how, in another dimension, Grey's Anatomy is actually a prequel to The Walking Dead, and how The Good Doctor is actually a prequel to Bates Motel, and by extension, the American classic horror film Psycho. But before we get to that, this is Floral Foolishness.
Never seen any episode of either of those shows you said, but I can't fucking sports.
That's yeah. We're we were talking before we came on, and we are definitely ready for episode 3.
Are we ready for episode 3?
Phelpsy might be a little more ready than anybody else for anything ever, but
I got
that's okay.
4 words for you. Don't mess with Texas. Let's
Oh,
fucking go.
okay. I actually had not seen that Hawaiian shirt before, so that's a pretty good kit. I like it.
It's
I
one of the best
love it.
ones I own.
Yeah, but all right. Well, Floral Foolishness Sports, it's island time, baby. And so, if you're just joining us for the first time, welcome. We're going to talk about all sorts of sports topics and such.
Also, if you're just joining us for the first time, where the fuck have you been the last 2 weeks? Figure out your life.
Yeah, yeah. Figure out your life because we sure as hell are. Or maybe you probably won't feel that way afterwards, but that's
No,
okay.
actually, our life's getting quickly farther away from us by the second.
Oh yes, oh yes. It is. We are literally slipping away, dear listener, reviewer, right in front of you or right in your ears. It's fantastic.
Oh,
So we're
earception, earception.
wow. Yeah, Leo's just gonna come out of nowhere with Tom Hardy, and they're gonna talk about Venom and say, yeah, it's gonna
It's
be
just gonna
weird.
pop up on your shoulder and be like, "Hey, you've been earcepted."
Wow. Yeah, and then that scarecrow guy will come out and be like, "Hey, I was in Oppenheimer." And you'll be like, "Shut up, nerd! Get back in the closet." And then that's it. So it's gonna be great.
Nobody asked you. Join R. Kelly in the closet.
In the closet, yeah. So, Floor of Foolishness, we debate current sports topics as well as societal topics, no matter how unbelievable or ridiculous they may be, while rocking crunchy, fantastic island wear, aka the Hawaiian shirt. Of course,
Let's go.
yeah. So Jay's rocking the Don't Mess with Texas kit today. I'm rocking a different San Diego Padres one. Just came in, very excited. It's very nice. Um, but yeah, so Jay, if you don't mind, after dropping that truth bomb that we've already gotten so derailed, everybody's forgotten about, maybe I should wrap up how Grey's Anatomy is actually a prequel to The Walking
Oh,
Dead in a different
I
dimension.
don't mind whatsoever because I'm going completely off the fucking tracks, a different direction on mine. So please, let's not get any farther off topic. Fire away, my friend. What you
Yeah.
got?
Yeah,
What you got?
let's do it. So okay, and again, dear listener, this is in a different dimension that this is happening, but if
It's
you've
like a Marvel
seen,
Universe thing where there's like
yeah,
infinite dimensions. Okay.
yeah. I mean, there's been evidence of that too. Like scientists have kind of sort of found a little some evidence that suggests there might be, different slightly off
Yeah.
dimensions.
I saw it the other day too. I like to believe that it's true, but that's
I do
just me.
I do too. I do too. Oh yeah, by the way, the show's dumb if you haven't realized. So with
If you haven't yet, you're about too soon.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, all right, here's a quiz for Jeremy. Who
What's up?
who is like one of the big bad
McSteamy. McDreamy?
We're,
Which are they the same guy? They're basically are they all Team Eddard? If you ain't Team McSteamy, then
fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah. Wow, okay. I was going with The Walking Dead, but yeah, okay.
Oh, damn it. Daryl McSteamy.
Daryl.
Did they ever say his last name? Do we know for a fact that it's not McSteamy? Because it could
Yeah,
be.
it's not McSteamy. It's Dixon in The Walking Dead.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, okay. No, you're right. You're right. It is McSteamy. And
Daryl
it's
McSteamy. Yeah.
yeah, and it's obviously Rick McDreamy. So yeah. That this is actually
Oh, it's so good looking.
But yeah, in that universe too, the son's name is actually Coral, like a coral
Whoa!
reef.
Why aren't you so good looking, Coral?
Coral, how come you look like your face fucked a bus, Coral? Yeah, so that's okay. So
Coral! Coral! Hey, Coral! How does a farmer count his cows, Coral?
uh, how Dad makes
With
the steam dream.
with a calculator.
It's with a calculator, Coral. And apparently everybody has just massive indigestion in that part of the multiverse.
It's actually a hospital just specifically for IBS in this scenario.
That also originates The Walking Dead now because we are going that far off track. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, checked out. Gastrointestinal disease is the reason The Walking Dead exists. That makes sense.
Yeah. So just ignore the creator, Rob Kirkman, when he came out and said it was like a meteor that hit Earth and there was some disease and that's how this whole thing started. Nope, it was gastrointestinal distress at
It was
the IBS
bad.
hospital.
It was bad rice at the Taco Bell. Yeah, that makes sense.
No, but again in a different dimension, it's probably not Taco Bell that takes her. It's probably Taco Casa. I would have to guess.
Casa Bonita Bell. Gotcha.
Casa Bonita, Casa Bonita. But yeah, so where I was trying to get you to go with all that, and I didn't do a good job of leading, is
not at all.
No, is some of the villains, and one of the big time villains, played by one Jeffrey Dean Morgan, is Negan, who I guess we got to come up with another Mick thing. So like
McMegan.
Yeah,
it sounds. Does that not sound like something off the value menu? Yeah, can I get a Big Mac and a McMegan?
It's just a baseball bat.
Just a baseball bat with two buns, one on each side.
Okay,
you want to upcharge that to a sesame bun?
It really just gets those real earth tones out of the wood. Yeah, yeah, it's great. Which, by the way, okay, I don't know if any of you have seen these commercials, which I also assume would exist in the Walking Dead Grey's Anatomy dimension, where it's just what is it, the Hamburglar guy? And like it's just doors, and he walks through them, and he looks very sensually down at the camera, which I guess the rest of the ad is like, "You're a Big Mac with extra spicy sauce." It's
you're so spicy, Cole.
It's just the creepiest fucking thing ever. He's just looking down like, I'm gonna steal you away here soon. And I'm like, calm the fuck down, McDonald's. It is.
Hey there, you burger. I'm gonna steal you. Guess what I'm gonna do when I get you home? I'm gonna eat you right in my mouth.
Yeah, I mean, even though it is a Saturday right now, yeah, like did not need to see that on a morning. So what the fuck? Okay,
we've gone from Saturday morning cartoons, which were sick when you and I were a kid, to now just Saturday morning fucking porn with the Hamburglar, like Saturday morning food porn.
Yeah. In the fucking awesome Paramount commercial where Sir Patrick Stewart throws Arnold into a mountain. It's awesome.
I haven't seen that one.
I sent it to everybody. Amazing. Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
it's been a long week.
It has been a long week. It has. But yeah, so anyways, Jeffrey Dean Morgan plays McNegan in the other dimension, of course. And those of you who watch Grey's Anatomy know that Jeffrey Dean Morgan also was a recurring guest star on the show.
Nobody that watches the show knows that.
Nobody. No.
Let's just be honest with that right now. Nobody that watches the show knows that.
I'm the only one. So yeah, I could just say fucking
one
anything.
Of 12.
Yeah. So anyways, same actor. Only in the alternate universe, he survives, and yeah, shocker, he dies in Grey's Anatomy, which is very sad.
Was it from IBS?
In the alternate reality, it could have been. It could have been, but he went to the right IBS specialist hospital.
The zombies come because he's trying to find an IBS cure and instead infects the entire world with IBS zombie disease. IBZ, IB zombie.
This is good. So much better than I thought. Yes. IBZs. Yeah. So I guess, aside from getting bitten by a current IBZ holder, what are the other ways you could become a zombie in this universe? How do you think? You're in on this now, so we're just going all
100%.
Yeah.
I think you remember the episode of South Park where people were spontaneously combusting because they were trying to hold farts in around their girlfriends.
Yeah.
I think if you try to hold a fart in too long, you just become an IB zombie. I really want to impress this girl, but zombie. Damn it, got me.
Oh my god. Yeah, so now everybody who goes on dates is just turning into zombies, God, they're
what happened to Chuck? Oh, he had a date last night. Yeah, that checks out. I think if we're talking about IB zombies, you know how sometimes you'll like laugh really hard, then you'll drink water down the wrong pipe. You're a zombie now.
Oh, I had 15 seconds of moderate inconvenience, zombie.
15 seconds to ruin the rest of my life.
Yes, absolutely. So, Robert Kirkman, that's how you actually introduce a virus. I think I'm just gonna leave it there. It ain't getting better than that.
I dig it.
Yeah. The only other thing I was gonna say is Katherine Heigl's character Izzy in the alternate dimension would have been Lucille. I guess Mick Lucille, but
McSeal.
McSeal, yeah, and that's what Negan ultimately ends up, or McNeil ends up naming his Mick baseball bat.
Can I get a McMegan and a McSeal? Hold the cheese.
Somebody's not that adventurous tonight, but trying not to become an IBS zombie, apparently.
I was going to say, I'm not trying to have to hold things in. I mean, the cheese, that's a real concern for some people in this world. Not me personally, but I don't want to just suddenly find that out,
It is. So yeah, and you can figure out the other one with Bates because the actor that played Norman Bates in Bates Motel is the same guy as that's in The Good Doctor, who's and he kind of acts to me way too much the same in both of them. So I'm just like, yeah, okay, that one's easy. Anybody could see that from a mile away. But all right, that's mine. There we go. Thanks for playing along. And don't hold it in, folks. Just don't hold it in.
Let it go.
Sometimes true love smells. Yep.
If she asks you why, tell her you don't want to be an IB zombie.
It's like, I was listening to this podcast the other day, but by the way, don't take life advice from this podcast. It's probably a good idea.
Listening to this show and I was on board, and now I don't care for it much at all. They talked about IB zombies and holding in farts, and I don't care for it. Also, one of the gentlemen on the show had a thing behind him that said F, palm tree, palm tree, palm tree. Yeah, I thought it was a curse word. Now I know it says fart. Yeah.
That's what it says. It's fart.
Yeah, you need to fart.
Yeah. It doesn't say fuck, and the other one is actually farting. That's what it. Yeah, I'm a farting watermelon.
Motherfucking
watermelon.
You guys remember in episode 1 where we said if there's ever an edit, it's because somebody took their pants off or shit went off the rails? We might just need to restart right now. 15 minutes into this episode. Might be a take 2.
Well, we're not even. No, fuck that. I'm keeping all that in. That was fucking gold.
I haven't even gotten to mine yet, and I thought mine was going to be fucking insane. I'm always wondering if I just hold mine until next week now, because mine might be fucking stupider yet.
Welcome to the dumb. Give us the dumb.
It took us an episode and a half to figure out our shit. Now we've got it figured out. We're rolling, baby. Let's go.
Yes, it did. All right, what's your opening statement?
So my opening statement is that the U.S. government needs to calm the fuck down, and here's why. So, not a political statement, more of a general statement. Let me take you guys to Provo, Utah. You're 17 years old. and you live in a very, very Mormon community where, there's probably no coffee shops and there's definitely no bars and there's just fun's just not allowed. It's frowned upon. So what do you do in order to keep your life exciting?
Crime.
Well, we're getting to that. You tape fish to ATMs and sometimes cop cars, and then on social media, you document the entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
There was a young man in Provo, Utah, who has an Instagram account titled fish_bandit84. And if you haven't seen it, I pray you look at it tonight because it is fucking hilarious. Basically, what this young man did is he would literally just go to an ATM, take duct tape, and duct tape dead fish that he caught and presumably, I don't know, it says no fish were harmed in the tagline. So presumably caught, found, who knows? Just tape them to ATMs. Sometimes he'd flip them off. Sometimes he'd just tape them and just film it. Either way, hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Now, this young man is facing 2 charges of misdemeanor property damage because it apparently costs money to clean up the fish attached to these ATMs and the 1 cop car.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All
I'm getting
I'm
the smell out of
is,
that cop car.
oh, well, it's the side of it. He taped it on the window of it.
Well, it might have seeped in. You never know if they left it in a lot for a day and it was somehow sunny up
then
there.
Don't leave your cop car exposed in Provo, Utah. All I'm saying is, Mormons, we're at a point now where your Mormon children are taping fish to ATMs for fun. Albeit hilarious, you need to figure out a lot more to make your life more exciting.
Yeah. When is that going to be a sin?
Well, whenever John Smith comes back and finds another golden script that only he can see. We can't drink caffeine, but we can take fish to ATMs. That is not a Mormon sin.
Taping the fish. Yeah.
And we're taping the fish, and we're taping the fish, and we're passing the ball, and we're playing the defense.
Oh my God. That's actually how disco was founded in the Grey's Anatomy universe. Yeah. That's it exactly.
And you clean the fish now, and you clean the fish now.
Indeed. Good Lord. Okay, so what is God? We've had a lot of things in this decade be taped. Like I'm just thinking of that banana that was taped to the wall and that kid ate it.
Oh, the $100,000 art banana.
Yeah, buddy. $100,000 art banana.
Some gentleman in South Korea, the not bad one, taped a banana to a wall and said it was art. And then some gentleman ate it. And the art piece of a banana taped to a wall was valued at $100,000. The guy, when asked, "Why'd you eat it?" he goes, "I don't know. I was hungry and it was there."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Don't forget about the dudes in France, La Revolution, who wanted to combat global warming. So they threw mashed potatoes at a Monet painting. That was a serious.
Yeah, it's not like, the Monet or any of those paintings aren't behind a shit ton of glass and shit.
No, not at all. It's also, we're talking about the people who are starving and things are too hot. Throwing mashed potatoes that are perfectly good for eating is definitely a great plan too. But either way.
Yeah, isn't it? Isn't it? Good thing we haven't gotten off the rails just yet, huh, folks?
Not at all.
Yeah. But we're going to talk about probably the most serious topic that we're ever going to talk about in the world of sports. And that's the Pro Bowl games, sir. Man.
Yep. The Pro Bowl games. Full of foolishness, sports.
Yeah. So we were not at them because we have lives, which is fun.
And IQ's over 40,
Yeah. So, okay. Pro Bowl games. I'm being greedy, so I'm going to start off.
Please
response.
Do.
But, so the topic itself, Pro Bowl games, genius or insanely stupid. What competitions are interesting and which were created by Goodell when he was 7 Zimas deep? Okay, so
that's a new personal record for Goodell, by the way. Just worth mentioning.
Yeah, he was hungover for a week after that one. Yeah. So I'm gonna answer the 7 Zimas deep one first by not including duct taping fish to fucking ATMs in the Pro Bowl games. I mean, come on. Like
That would have been a great one. Who can duct tape the most fish to the most ATMs?
Yeah.
It's also worth mentioning it was a different fish every time, too. It'd be like a bass, and there'd be like a catfish, and there'd be like a crappie. It wasn't the same fish every time.
Oh, that makes it even easier then. Like the bigger or the more exotic the fish in the Pro Bowl games, I would watch the fuck out of that.
Are bonita fish big, and then Gronk just like wrestles a bonita fish out of the ocean? I got on you guys.
Which would be very impressive if the Pro Bowl games were hosted in Provo, Utah, too. It's like, how the fuck?
Someday. I'd like to think that someday we can get enough of a following that we can write in a vote to get the Pro Bowl games to Provo, Utah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm here to help out my Mormon brethren. All right. So
the Pro Bowl game sponsored by Floral Foolishness in Provo, Utah.
Sports. Yep, that's how that one will go. So yeah, Goodell not adding that. You've had time, sir. You've had a whole week in which you could have set up a new made-up game like you did before. But the other night when they were on, and we were at a bar, it was not by choice that we were watching this. So we're watching, and it's like the quarterback competition. Where
I accidentally saw it last year, not by choice either, so I get it.
Yeah.
It happens totally by accident.
Yeah, so they have various point totals. Like if you hit one of these targets, it's 5 points. Another one is 1, that type of thing for like different routes.
With no pass rush coming at all, which is worth mentioning too. There's nobody trying to sack you.
Yeah, the only thing you got to worry about is that your hat looks cool, which I think most of them worried more about that than anything else. But
no, it checks out.
But yeah, so as sometime in the next year and change or so, my wife who doesn't watch sports was watching this and was like, I thought they were supposed to be good in the Pro Bowl at doing things.
Wait, she was watching precision passing presented by Lowe's?
Yeah, Lowe's. That's not a sponsor. They're not.
You come into my house, you get this event's name right. Precision passing presented by Lowe's. That's okay. 3P.
So PPL.
PPPL.
Precision passing.
Presented.
Oh, no, fuck that. I'm not putting in presented.
Hey, that's in the name. You come in this Pro Bowl game, you get this event's name right.
Okay. A lot of PPs and L then.
PPL.
That might be the episode title. If not, it's a little fun joke for all of us. A lot of PPs and L. All right. That's I'm sure that's a kink for someone out there. But yeah, so she's watching and she's just like, I think it was when Baker Mayfield was throwing, and he had to have been drunk for that, because he was like trying to hit the 1. It was like, nope. And it's just like, God, I mean, that they're supposed to be fucking good. But to answer the main question, are the Pro Bowl games genius or insanely stupid? I think they're absolute genius. Not for the events themselves, but because you could get people to watch fucking professional athletes throw a football at an inanimate object for hours and make millions in advertising and television revenue. So I think they're fucking genius. Personally.
Yeah. You know what? I'd first like to say that when we discussed this last year, it was in Las Vegas. And in Las Vegas, I was like, no, the event that needs to happen is who can go the longest without getting arrested for beating up a hooker. It's not in Las Vegas anymore. It's now in Orlando. Very important. The most family-friendly place in America. That has to be stated, that it only took 1 year to get kicked out of Las Vegas. Now, I think it's the stupidest fucking thing that's ever happened to the game of football. And while I understand your argument that, yes, there's money coming from it, you have enough money. Why? Like,
get more.
But you have enough at a certain point. Just be like, no, we're good. If I'm Tom Brady and I'm like, hey, like, I've made all this money, but I always want more. And like, I don't know, an erectile dysfunction company comes to me and they're like, here's $1 million. Do you want to do it? I'd be like, oh, good. don't need to do that.
Yeah, but what if he wins the a lot of P's and L precision passing presented by Lowe's competition? Then
Well, I mean,
I think that sponsorship makes a lot of sense.
If you win the PPPL, you get a lot of wood from Lowe's. So, you don't even need that at that point. So we talked about this a little bit last year, and like tic-tac-toe was its own issue, which was stupid. The last year they had an event where a whole bunch of offensive linemen basically like they moved a big fucking wall thing and then had to move some other stuff. Gridiron Gauntlet was what it's called. I think. No, wait, that's this year. But it was basically like a sled push type thing. They got move the chains. And it's back this year where they had to move a 2,000-pound wall. Watching that was like watching paint dry. That was fucking stupid by itself. But the fact that I guess my biggest issue with this is like we're trying to make non-real people real people. Tic-tac-toe is back for year 2, which by itself is its own issue because as we've discussed, Tyler Bass, you're the reason that the fucking Bills aren't playing this weekend. Chiefs are in it again. Thanks, Tyler Bass. You're not a real person. Now, in order to make this even more irrelevant for real people and more relevant for non-real people, there's an event this year that happened on Thursday called Snapshots. Snapshots is the new skill competition that allows long snappers and centers to showcase their skills by snapping balls at targets of various sizes and point values. Because it wasn't bad enough we were trying to make the people kicking the football. Now the fucking snappers are going to be made relevant. What the fuck are we doing? At a certain point, no, I don't need $1 million to do a fucking ED ad. No, I'm good. I don't need it. That's where we're at right now. That Snapshot and tic-tac, kick-tac-toe exist in this fucking thing. On top of that, we've also have, and this was my argument last year, and I'm going to bring it up again. Today, the NHL All-Star Game is going on, Saturday. Yesterday was NHL Skills Competition. The NHL Skills Competition were NHL-related skills. Shoot the puck, hit targets, shoot it hard, save the puck, skate fast, all related to the game of hockey. We have a closest to the pin competition in this, which is hitting a golf ball. Different sport. We have a Madden NFL head-to-head tournament. Esports. Different sport. Different sport. We have a tug-of-war. We have dodgeball. We have flag football. All I'm saying is that, A, the fact that Goodell has now gotten 4 other sports at least involved in your Pro Bowl All-Star game that aren't related to the game of football, you have to admit that CTE exists. That's number 1.
You missed the best one that has nothing to do with football whatsoever as well. The Gridiron Gauntlet. A full field relay race between 6 players from each conference in a challenging obstacle course.
Well, at least it's challenging and not an easy obstacle course,
Yeah, I would not tune in if it was easy.
Hang on, they will break through walls, crawl under doors. Last year, we talked about that the whole thing you need to do, the best competition in Las Vegas, is who goes the longest without getting arrested for beating up a hooker. Is that not this in a nutshell? Who can break through the most walls and crawl under the most doors without the police catching them? Now it's just been shifted to Orlando. There's a reason it's not in Vegas anymore, and the Gridiron Gauntlet, that's the reason.
That was the negotiating piece to have it in Orlando with the players. Players union is like, no, we need to somehow turn this negative into a positive. The only way we know how, rebranding.
I just can't wait for next year when they're like, man, they're aggressively ripping flags. That could hurt. That's CTE. That can't happen. So, we need to have next year's Pro Bowl is it's going to be a game of baseball, but you're not allowed to throw the pitch overhand because that could hit them in the head. It's got to be soft pitch baseball, and
but it's not softball.
Nope, with a baseball because softball's too big. It could hurt our athletes too because CTE. But that doesn't exist, so it's fine. I just, and we had this argument last year, but I'm sticking to it now. If you can't play your own sport as its own all-star game, then don't have an all-star game. You don't need a Pro Bowl when you can't even play the one thing they've been elected to for that. Baker Mayfield throws for fucking 5,000 yards in a season so he can show that he can fucking chip a golf ball better than somebody that threw for 4,900. It's not even an
How else is he going to beat Steph Curry at putt-putt? How else is he going to do that, Jeremy?
So
these things are important.
So at that point, then we'll do this. We'll just get rid of every all-star game from every sport, and we're just going to have a crossover of there's a golf tournament, there's a bass fishing competition, and there's bowling. And whoever wins in those three, your league's the best league. Good job. You've won the all-star game.
And that's how bowling becomes relevant again in the United States. I want to go through the Camping World Stadium prohibited items list, just because I'm thinking, who would bring these things to the Pro Bowl games? And
Please do.
So, dear listener, I beg you to answer this question. Who would bring any of the following items to the fucking Pro Bowl games? Air horns. What? Why? Bags. It just says bags, like bags. I mean, so are we talking like fucking cornhole, or are we talking about purses? Get it?
No, we're talking about the game of cornhole specifically.
Well, why even go to sports then? Why even go to sports if I can't bring in my fucking cornhole game? Cameras with detachable lenses or lenses.
Can we back up? Yes. If cornhole, if you're tailgating the Pro Bowl games, you might be the dumbest fucking human being in America. Oh, baby, we're going to Orlando. We're going to tailgate them Pro Bowl games. Give me all the Busch Light.
God, you just see like 3 or 4 cars in a parking lot with just middle-aged dudes getting drunk off of fucking natty ices. Oh my God. And it's just
be honest, they're drinking Colt 45s. If you're tailgating the fucking Pro Bowl games, you're drinking Colt 45s and Mad Dog, probably mixed together.
Okay. This one I have a lot of questions about. Okay, so I need to prepare you for this next one, audience and Jeremy. Are you ready for what is prohibited at the Pro Bowl games?
I haven't been ready since we started this episode. Fucking fire away, dude.
Cardboard fans with wooden handles. What? Cardboard fans with wood. What the fuck even is that?
Now, what if my cardboard fan has a metal handle? Does that make it prohibitable, even though it's arguably more dangerous than a wooden one?
Let's see. You're just going down the list. Yeah, I think you're good.
Okay, let that be. If there's any listeners in Orlando right now at 6:34 p.m. on Saturday, they're like, man, I really want to go to the game tomorrow, but I can't bring my wooden handled fan. You can bring your metal handled fan. Invest in yourself. That's more durable.
So fucking stupid. Holy shit. Okay. So let's keep going. We're gonna be here all night just on this list.
Let's go.
Drones.
Looking down the list. Let's go.
Yep. Drones. Okay. So that, yeah. All right. Illegal drugs. It's Orlando. Good luck with that.
Also, who's bringing their legal drugs? Like, where's the cutoff there?
Well, okay, I'm an asthmatic, so I do.
Right, but I'm just thinking somebody's like, oh yeah, I have to take 12 heart pills at exactly 6:29 p.m. So all these uppers and downers are not uppers and downers. I'm definitely not going to be tripping Molly in here. These are all from my heart.
Yep,
hurt my heart.
Miles and miles of heart medications. Yep. I mean, I don't know. Like one time when I was working for the Drive, we found this dude pregame who would come in and just do the wildest things. And so like we would always film him. And there was one 45-minute clip of him knitting in the middle of summer at a baseball game.
I like it. Yeah, pass the time.
Fucking nuts. Okay, next up, laser pointers and flashlights. Yeah, and by the way, if you're like one of those douchebags who's like, I'm just shining laser pointer in the ass.
Wait. Laser pointer makes sense. Flashlight, it's fucking lit up. What are you gonna do with a flashlight?
Beat people with it, I guess. I don't know. It's prohibited for a reason, so that means somebody tried to do it. Noisemakers. What? So, like, if you're a loud fan, can you technically be thrown out? And they just be like, "You
The
little noisemaker."
the 74 people in attendance aren't loud. They're loud enough. We don't need more artificial noise, or we're just going to put that in through like After Effect here.
These fucking athletes need to focus on the Pro Bowl
The
games.
the Pro Bowl game sponsored by the WNBA. We know how to make 13 fans sound like 13,000.
Oh God, I was gonna say probably a better one would be the Saints. But yeah, okay. Pets except service animals, of course, that's legal. Who the fuck is bringing pyrotechnics to the Pro Bowl games?
It's Florida, dude. Everybody.
Oh, that goes alongside of guns.
This stadium doesn't light off enough cannons after they score touchdowns. I'm gonna light off some fireworks.
Recreational balls and equipment of any kind. But what if it's a professional ball?
What if it's non-recreational? What if instead of throwing this ball for fun, I throw it for work?
Yeah. So yeah, if Tom Brady walks up with a football, he's fucking getting in. I don't care. Signs with indecent content.
Who defines that, Goodell? Who defines that?
It is in Florida, so a sign that will get you arrested too, on top of thrown out of the Pro Bowl games. You just write, "I am a teacher. This word exists." Gay. Thrown out and arrested.
Or you just write, "I hang out with illegals," and then all of you get kicked out of the country. I think even if you're American, they kick you out in Florida now. They're like, "No, just go to Mexico with your friends. Your name's Josué now. Good luck."
Oh my gosh. Okay. So that's signs with indecent skateboards and skates. Who the fuck is skating at the Pro Bowl? Bottles and glass. Okay, so you can't bring in your bougie fucking bottles of Natty Light.
The next one, before you get to it, I think there's a typo on it, but if not, I'm even more intrigued by it. But go ahead.
Hey, you're talking about cans and coolers?
No, the one after that.
Oh,
I just lumped those two together.
Yeah. Okay. So, dear fan, I'm not as think as you drunk I am, so I'm gonna read this exactly as it's written. Carts, chains, and chain wallets.
Also, carts, chains, both capitalized. Chain wallets, neither capitalized.
No, not at all. You get no capitalization.
Goodell hit Zima number 8 when he was writing this one.
The only other, yeah, like illegal drugs was also all caps. Air horns was like, or had the caps for all letters. And then after pets, just accept is capital. Okay.
That's also laser pointers and flashlights, just the L is capitalized.
Yeah.
I'm gonna also chain wallets. It's not 1993. Who has a fucking chain wallet?
My jinkos are offended.
In 2024, I don't know what a carts chains is, but I'm gonna Google it, and I feel like it's not gonna be a thing that exists. But
you might need to do that from an incognito tab.
If you Google carts chains, the first thing that comes up is a racing go-kart chain, as in somebody's trying to bring a fucking bike chain into the arena because, I don't want my bike getting stolen, so I take the chain off it so they can't pedal away from the Pro Bowl games in Orlando, Florida.
What?
Suck a dick, criminal. I've outsmarted you with the cart chain. I should see Goodell in his office in New York, and he's like, "What are these goddamn hooligans doing now? Oh, the fucking youths are probably wearing bike chains around their necks like assholes. No bike chains in my stadium. I'm Roger Goodell." And then he does like a Vince McMahon, "Suck it," and then goes and sexually assaults somebody.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I was just gonna say 2 Chainz has to do a song about carts chains.
2 Chainz, true. Can I say the next one here? So
yes.
The next one is fireworks, which is a pyrotechnic.
Yeah, it's a pyrotechnic.
If fireworks and pyrotechnics are two different things, what the fuck is a pyrotechnic then if it's not a firework?
Oh my God. Who knew you could have this much fun by looking at event info?
I'm so glad this went off the rails.
Oh my god. Yeah, fucking holy shit. Okay, so next we have hard containers. Okay. Laptops and tablets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're not illegally streaming inside an NFL stadium that doesn't even have a team.
Oh man. Some dude just comes in, you see him like have a tablet in his shirt. He just pulls it out and starts fucking like illegally streaming fucking cricket there.
ESPN's like, yeah, no, we'll sponsor the Pro Bowl games as long as nobody pirates our shit inside of your stadium, ESPN or NFL.
I just want to see all the action. It's going on at the same time.
It's a different camera angle.
Megaphones. Megaphones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In case you're really excited
Now,
about tic-tac-toe.
Yeah. I mean, how is that not a noisemaker too? I don't know.
Get him, Tyler Bass. Get him, Tyler Bass. Kick the football, Tyler Bass. Let me take the Tyler Bass. Megaphone.
I mean, I feel like it's probably so empty there. You could just yell and they'll be like, "Sir, put the megaphone away." But
especially during kick-tac-toe and fucking Snapshot, you're telling me there's more than 7 people there for Snapshot? Come on.
Holy shit. Okay, so outside food and beverage, okay, that's pretty typical. Poles longer than 12 inches.
I just see somebody
right?
outside. I just see Goodell stationing somebody in like an NFL security thing outside. He's got a measuring tape and he's like, this is 12.1 inches. You cannot bring this in, gentlemen, sir. And then the next guy in line, he's like, 11.9. You passed. Go.
Oh my god, I can't wait till we get to the clear bag policy. We're so easily entertained, but just stick with us, okay? We're gonna have to run through this. All right, signs larger than 11 by 17 inches. Smoke bombs and smoke devices. What do they think this is? Fucking European?
Unlike every other stadium that does allow those. Yep.
Yeah. Stadium seats. Yeah. When I go, what? Stadium fucking seats? So you see some guy.
Your ass is going to hurt the way my ass hurts. Hashtag Roger Goodell.
All right. Unauthorized solicitation of giveaways.
Okay. Wait. You can't bring that inside of a stadium? Unauthorized solicitation of giveaways? Nope. So outside the stadium, you can solicit any giveaway you want. But inside, you can't bring in your unauthorized giveaways.
Nope. So that fucking screen printer guy who's suing the Commanders right now is just pissed.
How am I going to sell my shirts?
Oh, God. It's coming down here so I could get my target demographic. 3 fans. Weapons of any kind, of course. Of course. Okay. The fucking clear bag policy. Okay. So they have a list of approved and non-approved bags. All right. So the approved bags. How fucking white trash is this? 1 gallon plastic freezer bags. Good to go at the Pro Bowl games.
I mean, it's Orlando, dude. What do you want?
You're good. I mean, you're not allowed to bring in food or drink. So it's like before you go, you're just like, well, I'm gonna be all sorts of classy today.
Nope. Some people I wish I was making this up, but I swear to God this is true because bartending, I saw this happen. Some people keep, instead of a wallet, they keep a freezer bag. They keep like their ID and their money and their credit cards in it. I wish I was joking. I am dead serious. They'll just like pull it out of their pocket and be like, oh, hang on. Zip. You need how much? $7. Here's a 10.
What the fuck?
There's serial killer. You interact with 47 serial killers in your lifetime.
Yeah. Okay, just kind of going down the list. I think we're good from here. The rest are kind of meh.
I'd just like to say that with this list, that on the non-approved bag list is a non-clear diaper bag, but on the approved bags list, a clear diaper bag is not on there. So NFL, what are we trying to say here? Do you hate children? Does Roger Goodell hate babies? Because what I got out of this, and I hope also
it's just that much of a party. They don't want to expose the youth.
And I'm sorry to go completely separate with this.
Oh my God, wait.
On the non-approved bags list,
I missed one.
non-approved is a non-clear fancy bag. But there is
No.
not on the approved bags list a fancy bag that is clear. So can I or can I not bring my clear fancy bag, Goodell? All I want to know is when I'm in Orlando for your Pro Bowl games and my favorite day of the year, tic-tac-toe, can I bring in my clear fancy bag or only my non-clear fancy bag?
There's so much confusion by this list. Holy fuck. Oh my God. Seat cushion with pocket. What about seat cushion with no pocket?
It's not on the list. That's what I'm saying. Also,
Fuck.
why is seat cushion with a pocket on the non-approved bags list when seat cushions, period, are on the non-approved at all list? Why is that different?
Oh, why is
That's
it
not
different?
a bag. That's still just a seat cushion.
Holy shit. Okay. It's so great. Why is this so goddamn entertaining? Oh, all right. So watch the fucking Pro Bowl games this Sunday, February 5th at noon Pacific time. Why it's giving it to me in Pacific time and East Coast land is beyond me, but
You can have an oversized tote bag. Does that mean you can have a normal sized tote bag? Because it's not on the approved list.
yeah, and here's another. Oh, that was last year's fucking Pro Bowl games event info. Well, they didn't update. It still says Vegas. What the fuck?
Because fucking 7 people watch this shit, dude. Who cares?
I mean, that's how much of a shit show it is. This is your
Also-
culminating event.
Also, if you go to the event info, the title says the 2024 Pro Bowl games are back in Orlando. No punctuation or anything like that.
Oh my God.
So this whole thing, as we've discussed with the fucking chains thing, was spell checked by a monkey because it was in Las Vegas last year.
Holy fucking shit. Wow. And the gall and audacity of these people to have up a group ticket information panel.
In case you want to bring your entire church to come see Tic Tac Toe.
Well, that's a wholesome activity. Yes, I will click here to learn more. This has just been so much fun. Then it goes to Florida Citrus Sports, a totally different website. NFL Pro Bowl games group tickets. Join us for an afternoon of football and fun at the 2024 NFL Pro Bowl games.
Buddy, I'm gonna God, I don't know which way I want to go with this. I think I have something that I have a direction I really want to go. I think I'm gonna save it for a topic for next week though, because we're gonna get fucking so off the rails. We're just gonna miss the rest of the show if I bring it up now. I'm gonna wait until next week. Just keep going with what we're doing.
I was gonna say we're probably dropping the topic I suggested. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, no, I think that's smart. I think we should do that. Next week, in case anybody's like, man, I might want to listen to more of this, but I just don't know. Next week, we're going to discuss something called the enhanced games. And good Lord, is it going to be a great topic.
Oh my God.
That's for next week. Just, you're going to have to sit for another potentially 3 to 12 days here until we do another one.
Yeah. 3 to 12 days. Just hold your breath on this one, folks. It's coming. It's coming.
When you go to their website, there is an entire topic that says science is real, and that's the whole topic. But again, we'll get to this next week.
Oh my God. I want to jump ship now because that sounds amazing, but
it's fucking incredible. But we're gonna save this one for next week because it's gonna get us off the rails as the Pro Bowl just did.
Yeah. Oh, for the Pro Bowl group pricing. Oh my God. Again, who does this shit? For a 50-person veranda suite, $12,500.
Hang on. Let me pull out my calculator real quick. That's the low price of $250 a person. If you and 249 your closest friends are all huge Pro Bowl games fans.
A 50-person. Oh no, I actually like the quaint one more. The 16-person luxury suite for $4,800.
I mean, that is a lot more quaint, you know?
What the fuck? Travel industry professionals apparently get special rates. How or why? I can't tell you.
Personally, I like the fact that when you go to the Pro Bowl games for the Sunday Championship for their FAQ, their frequently asked questions, the first one is where do I park to enter the Pro Bowl games and how much does parking cost before you get to the questions of where is the Pro Bowl games? How do I purchase group tickets? How do I purchase tickets, period? And is the Thursday Pro Bowl game skill show open to the public? Which the answer, fun fact that I just now am finding out, is the Pro Bowl Thursday game skill show open to the public? No. It can be viewed on ESPN. The Thursday skill show is not open to the public.
Oh my God.
So your initial statement of yes, this is great because I can go sell shit. No, you can't because it's fucking not even open to the public.
God damn it. Oh my God. What is screen printer shirt guy gonna do? Oh fuck. And I hate to this is okay, now this is my serious voice. We're getting very serious now, folks. Under group experiences, I hate to be the bearer of catastrophic news, but the high five tunnel is sold out.
God damn it. There is no God.
Why is it sold out? Pre-game field access is also sold out, and the skills and game field access is sold out.
I like that they don't mention how many tickets make it sold out because arguably it could be a 5 and that makes it sold out right now.
Yeah, the fucking like picture at the top too makes it makes it look like people actually went to this. It's strange because you know it can't be true. There's no way.
What is the ticket policy for children? Any ticket or any child that's reached their 2nd birthday and after needs a ticket. So if you have a 2-year-old, you better get a fucking ticket for that asshole because he's gonna remember this.
That's why everybody wants to lower the working age down to like 2.
Also, on the bag policy to enter, the NFL clear bag policy, blah blah blah. Bags that are clear plastic, vinyl, or PVC. People have a PVC pipe made bag and it's considered a bag? What?
PVC? What the fuck?
And did not exclude 12 by 6 by 12. A fucking PVC?
What kind of fucking live in the middle of the fucking woods bullshit is that? Oh my God, this is some fucking Unabomber shit, dude. What the fuck?
I'm excited for the day that Floral Foolishness is big enough that we have like a Barstool Sports level following to where we can say, I want everybody listening to the show to email experience.support@nfl.com and ask questions about their PVC bag policy.
He's right. You have to go to the NFL bag policy itself. So that's not explicitly listed at the Pro Bowl games. So you could get confused and try and enter the Pro Bowl games with your PVC fucking Unabomber bag.
This isn't PVC, it's plastic. Act like you understand my life.
I gotta convert it for my shitter later. A PVC bag. Okay, I'm looking that one up. This can't be a thing. PVC bag.
Fucking bike chains are a thing.
Okay,
every possible option.
Oh, okay. We might have been wrong about this. It's not what we were thinking. It's like a weird clear gym tote bag. Oh my God. Yeah, no,
it's I'm looking it up too. Bullshit. No, it's not.
There's no. Oh my God. No. Okay. So maybe there is a loophole here and you're fucking live in the middle of the wilderness Unabomber fucking bag and enter the fucking Pro Bowl games.
So someday, 5 years down the line, for the
Holy
15
shit.
people who listen to our show now, just know that 5 years in the future, 2029, PVC pipe bags are going to be flooding the inbox of the NFL's Pro Bowl because we're going to have made it that big.
Oh god, somehow they have to make it clear.
We're just gonna have people try to enter it. It's just gonna say clear handwritten on the side.
Holy shit, man.
God.
PVC. Holy shit. I've never been this close to being a stylista in my life. Oh god. Yeah, and we could take the vinyl one real literal too, like a vinyl record purse or something.
It's just two vinyl records just stapled together with some stuff in the middle.
Stapled and duct taped.
The duct tape's on top, so you can like put things in and out. The rest is just staples all around.
Oh, we have fun here. Oh,
yes, we do.
Oh god, clear cinch bags. Yeah, okay. So you got to carry your shit. It's not like you can have a backpack. That's fucking weird. Okay, I think we've recovered.
Yeah, I think we're good now.
Okay, so there is some good news, dear listener. Fans can, as in yes, bring blankets by tossing them over a shoulder or arm and proceeding through screening. Because Orlando just gets so chilly this time of year.
Especially in Camping World Stadium, which I think is a dome.
Yeah. Okay. So that's some good news for you, right? Yeah.
Oh no, I take that back. Camping World Stadium, not a dome, very much open. I stand corrected.
Ooh. Yeah, now you're gonna need them blankies for them.
Although
75-degree day.
Although arguably nothing they sell at Camping World Stadium on that list could be taken inside of the stadium. So ironically, excluding our title sponsor from this event.
What the fuck? You've become the thing you sought to destroy. Fucking Pro Bowl games. This is some fucking Ewan McGregor shit all of a sudden. Anakin, you were like a brother to me. Oh my god. Okay. Yep. So this
life happens. Life comes at you fast sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. What? Oh, okay. I know what they were trying to go for here, but this sounds like very pro-child labor. Diapers can be carried in a clear bag. Each member of a family, including children, is allowed to carry an approved clear bag and a clutch purse into the stadium. It's like, wait a minute. I mean, I'm just thinking like,
wait. Did you just say clutch purse?
Yes, I did. It says clutch
because
purse.
If you go to the non-approved bags list, it specifically says that purses are a non-approved bag.
Oh my god. I wish Alonzo was on this show because god, we could fucking sue the shit out of the Pro Bowl games.
Inception. Inception. It all comes full circle. Now we're back to the interception of purses.
Oh my god. Just fucking Leo standing there taking a bow. You came with us on that
the
trip.
Leo on my shoulder now has a satchel or a man purse, but he didn't before an hour ago.
Oh my god. Okay. I think we might need to move on. That was so great.
That's a smart choice because next week at some point the enhanced games are getting discussed. Right now they're not getting discussed because that's another hour tangent by itself.
Dude, I am literally putting that in the script right now. Enhanced games make script.
I texted you the link to it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. So tune in next week when maybe we read through the event fan guide just to spice it up a little more.
Allowed syringes, needles, anything that goes into your butt. Not allowed drug tests.
Even pregnancy tests are on there. What?
That's a little foreshadowing for you.
I actually wasn't reading from the thing. I was making up the pregnancy test part. Although if you're taking a fucking or were we? Tune in next week for more.
Man, I had a really questionable night last night, but I love the Pro Bowl games sponsored by Lowe's. I can't miss it. I've already got my approved PVC 11.9-inch bag ready to go. That'd just be a waste if I didn't go now.
That and my wife's literal vinyl record fucking purse. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, we might have to make those. It just says
you can't call it a purse. As soon as you call it a purse, it's not allowed. Your wife's satchel.
Yeah, it's a satchel. Yeah. God, we should just make those. Start a team store for Flora Foolishness Sports. Yeah.
I'd buy shit off of it.
Yeah. Whatever I said was going to be the title is not the title now after that.
This has gone awry quickly.
All right. So we're going to skip over talking about Theo's new organization, Fenway Sports Group, because now it's time for the Giuseppe Stromboli redo of the week. You might be wanting to do a redo of turning on this podcast and going down the rabbit hole.
I want to do a redo of the last hour of both of our lives.
I envy myself an hour ago.
Can I just say that the least ridiculous thing so far has been some fucking 17-year-old kid taping fishes to ATMs. That's been the least ridiculous thing about this episode through an hour.
I told you it was fucking dumb. Just like this week's unofficial sponsor, the Corn Kerneler. This week we picked a
Corn Kerneler.
Yeah, Jay found a real product. So yeah, it's real. The Corn Kerneler. Duct tape and fit. What if you were duct taping corn kernelers everywhere? I mean, then like.
Well, that would just be efficient. People's lives would get easier,
I guess. All right, what's this week's voice I'm going to try to do? I think this is the week I've failed miserably.
I've gone through my head on a lot of different ones this point in the show. I think the only one that fits, because it's going to set the tone for next week when we talk about the enhanced games. I think you've got to go, you and me, one of our favorite bands of all time is a band by the name of Austrian Death Machine.
Dun, 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 dun.
I think the only one that fits is Arnold.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yup.
Dun, dun.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
In honor of the famous remake of the popular series of books out of the UK, we honor the poo-playing, bang-noodle-wielding, and absolute
the bang-noodle
from New Jersey wizard with our Giuseppe Stromboli redo as a week here, unofficially sponsored by the Corn Kerneler. I'm starting to sound more like Sly Stallone.
No, you just kind of weirdly just went into Ja Rule, which was last week, so I don't know how Ja Rule just fucking popped out there, but... Oh, get to the choppers, murder!
Have you ever seen an ear of corn and thought, man, that does look awfully delicious, but biting the corn off the nature stick, it comes on is just too much effort. In this scenario, yeah, I do all the time.
Welcome to the party, Victor, with the corn on your...
Jesus Christ. Oh, God. All right, in this scenario, is using a can opener on a canned corn also just too much effort? Life's so hard. Then you unlock the Corn Kerneler, can give you all of the delicious corn with none of the effort. Oh God, now I'm going German. This is just okay. We're going back to normal this week.
I mean, Austria and Germany are basically the same place.
Yeah. So this week, Giuseppe can be found in the Denver suburb of Wheatridge, Colorado, where a gentleman named Jose had a great idea for the perfect crime. His plan to steal $8,600 worth of power tools from a warehouse was almost perfect. Almost. Just would flaw. His getaway car was the Uber. And not Uber isn't great like in German, but Uber is
this is unintentional.
Car.
This is unintentional, but actually Arnold's kind of the perfect voice for Uber because that's basically Austrian. It's German.
Yeah. Upon Jose cutting the fence of the warehouse, police were alerted to the scene. Upon arrival, they found a getaway driver, an Uber employee. Oh, they called them employees. Uh-oh. You're going to have to get them insurance now. Waiting for the Jose outside the warehouse. Oh, that's French. Jose then proceeds to do what any criminal mastermind would. He walks through the car. Or walks towards the car. If he walked through the car,
I hope he didn't walk through the car. He'd be a fucking ghost. He's been dead this whole time.
Yup. But tells the cops his name is Raul. Genius, Raul. Genius. The cops, shockingly, not fooled by his brilliant alias, proceed to search the man's backpack, uncovering $8,600 in stolen Milwaukee power tools. How convenient, because they were just stolen. So this week's redo, you are Raul. I mean, Jose, it's hard to remember. You have $8,600 of tools to steal, but no access to any car. How do you get away and pull off the heist of the century? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I will never do that voice again.
I'd like to think, you know how like we get very American focused in America, and we're like, oh, there's a Canadian American or a African American. The idea, because you talked about Jose in that voice, of a Mexican German just sounds fucking amazing to me.
Dude, that'd be like the perfect combination.
That's what I'm saying. It's just some dude named Raul, but he's like, oh yeah, das is good, guten Tag.
I would hang out with Raul at least once.
Every day of my life.
Yes.
Every day of my life.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you got all these power tools. How are you getting and pulling off the heist of the century?
Am I starting? Are you asking me?
Yeah, I am asking you, sir.
Okay. Well, the simplest solution to this, and it actually involves the state of Colorado, hot air balloon. So there was a couple years ago a hot air balloon that just fucking flew over Colorado for a while, and people were like entranced by it and thought it was super cool. Now, hot air balloons go down or up, depends on how much air and how much weight. So what we do is you get in this hot air balloon. If you're Raul, hot air Uber, hot air balloon, doesn't matter. Either way, the cops start chasing you. So simple solution: when the cops start chasing you, which makes this the perfect crime, you take some of these $8,600 worth of power tools and you throw them at the cops on the ground out of the hot air balloon. One, because you go higher and faster. Two, because they're like, man, this guy's throwing a Milwaukee drill at me. I got to get the hell out of the way of this.
Yeah, they're firing at that. I'm sorry, but I'm with the cops on that. If they start firing, someone throws a fucking drill at me, fuck you, man.
You don't pay me nearly enough to get hit by a Milwaukee power tool.
Nope.
Especially from 100 feet in the air, 103 feet in the air by the time the thing leaves. Oh, I'm saying.
Fucking terminal velocity's got to be insane on that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Damn. I mean, it would work. It's a little brutal, but it will work.
Yep. The other solution for me is magnets. And now I've been thinking all day about how
because
to make
lobsters stick to magnets. Rah,
Yes.
rah, rah.
I've been thinking all day about how to make magnets work for the perfect crime. And I think I finally got it figured out. And it's different size magnets. All right. So I'm Jose or Raul or whatever my name might be. I'm this criminal in this scenario.
What if he hyphenates it? Jose Raul.
Raul Jose.
Ooh.
RJ Thompson.
Or JR. Not Junior, though. JR.
RJJ. So, in this scenario, I have two different size magnets. All right. I've thought about this plan for weeks. I've thought about how to get away. I also know that the NFL's Pro Bowl games are going on. There's certain things they prohibit. But guess what? Wheat Ridge, Colorado doesn't prohibit these. So, 3 words: magnets and skateboard.
Oh, got him.
I've got one magnet that's smaller because all of these power tools presumably have metal in them. That's how I'm holding these power tools. I got them right here. I've got a bigger magnet in this hand. I'm standing on a skateboard. My layer, because I'm a criminal, presumably has the biggest magnet of all, pulling this big magnet while I'm on a skateboard. Guess what? Cops can't stop science because science is real, which again, we're going to talk about next week with the enhanced games. That's a tab. Science is real. Magnet holds my non-NFL approved skateboard. Other magnet holds my $8,600 worth of power tools. I get away. Jose Raul for the win. RJJ, bitch.
That's how it's done. It's fucking how it's done right there.
That's how it's done.
Holy shit.
I'm a mother farting watermelon. Let's go.
Fart, yeah.
Fart, yeah.
I would love to.
And if you fart on this magnet skateboard, it presumably propels you faster.
And you won't become a zombie.
Exactly. Wins across the board. I've said it before. I'll say it again now. We do not, ahead of this episode, plan out for the whole thing to circle back to make sense together. It all does in the end, every damn time.
Oh, God.
How do zombies lead to the perfect crime in a Grey's Anatomy hospital? Farting. Farting outside of Camping World Stadium, because it's presumably farts are not allowed inside of the stadium. I don't know if we looked at the list clearly enough. No. I don't think methane gas is allowed inside the stadium.
Oh, God. So you can't bring your cattle with you either. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, God. I got to put a minus in my calculator. See,
what the fuck? Holy shit. I'm fucking crying over here. That's perfect. Oh, my God. But now that I'm reminded that dimension exists in our realm of existence right now, I'm just going to go in and I guess hold gas, man. Just be fucking zombie out. I mean, how are you getting away? How are you fucking stopping the fucking fart zombie, man?
How is the fart zombie going to remember to take the power tools, though? I feel like then you're focused on brains.
If you strap it to yourself, you're not going to be like, you
strap it to yourself, and that's what.
Yeah. For. Yeah, because what's more terrifying? I mean, it's kind of the perfect like crime for the end of days. Like you're pissed off at society, you become a zombie running around with fucking power tools. Holy shit. It's metal as fuck.
You just go Edward 40 hand, like a drill in one hand, like an electric saw in the other.
Oh yeah. And like okay, because it's now canon that these exist somewhere. Yeah. We got to establish this right before you get zombified. Your bowels do open up, so it's literally like a fart entrance into being a zombie.
Sound the bells, sound the fart bells.
The hounds of war are calling. Yeah. So yeah, that's how I'm doing it. I think that's the correct answer.
Genius, zombie. Genius.
Oh my God. Okay, so in an effort to save everybody's brain cells at least a little bit, we're gonna go ahead and call that
They're already gone at this point.
Yeah, it's just us. That's all right. It's a fun echo chamber to be in.
Yep.
Week 3 is in the books of Floral Foolishness.
Zombie sports!
Oh yeah.
ZORTS.
Oh my God, that might actually be a thing in that universe too. ZORTS.
Yeah. And so the title of this episode is In This Universe, ... ZORTS.
It's probably going to be In This Universe, ... dumb. Yeah.
In this universe, ... Zloral Zoolishness, ... ZORTS.
Hold on, wait. I'm actually writing that one down. In this universe. Zloral.
Zloral Zoolishness. ZORTS.
Yeah, buddy.
Got him.
Got him.
Boom, got him.
All right. Where it's always island time. We're just going to pretend that whole thing didn't happen. We thank you for joining and hope you enjoyed it even half as much as we did.
I'd take a 15th as much.
Yeah. So I'm Stoczy. Oh, we didn't change our names for this one on the Zoom. Oh, well, that's all right. Joined as always by the Dragon Wrangler, Jeremy Phelps. And as always, you stay tropical, Saskatoon, Canada. Have a great Pro Bowl games.